Yo, this camera right here completely blew away my expectations. Let's get into this shit. Guys, A7 IV. What can I say? Been a beast of a camera. I've had this now for 10 months. Been shooting with this consistently for 10 months. And when I say shooting consistently, I'm talking about both photo and video. I'll give you a list here of my pros and a couple of my cons, which there aren't that many, let's be honest. So, a couple of things that I do like about this camera, the A7 IV. First of all, flippy screen, super clutch. Although on a gimbal, it's kind of annoying. I have to constantly go through the settings and switch, covering the screen, whether the screen goes on or off if my hand or face is near the screen, and the gimbal messes that up just a little bit. You guys know what I'm talking about. So let's get into the pros. The pros, hands down, my number one pro on this is the menu system. The menu system is completely revamped, as you all know. I've had the A7 R3, I had the A7 III, had the A7 II, and by far those menu systems absolutely suck. This is so much easier to navigate through. I mean, it's so simple. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it right here, like the touchscreen is super responsive, and you know, it makes my day a lot easier. Let's just put it that way. Convenient is always a fantastic fucking selling point. Let's be real. Let's get into another pro about this particular camera, the A7 IV. I'm a photographer first, right? So I always look at image quality and color when it comes to images. The A7 III had that yellow tint to almost every picture. I've always had to go in and color correct. In Lightroom, I actually created myself a preset to color correct the yellow tones in the images that came out for the A7 III. Now, this I don't have to do that with. This has been super clean. The colors on this camera are absolutely fantastic, both photo and video, and I have no complaints. Sharpness of the images, yes, that has to do with a little bit with the lens, but also the image quality of this camera is absolutely fantastic. I thought I was gonna hate the 32 megapixels for each image up from 24, but you know, not too much of a big deal. I do see my my storage for weddings specifically is absolutely massive. That's why I am shooting compressed RAW, because uncompressed is honestly, the data files are just fucking crazy and massive. So I'm shooting compressed RAW with this. Another pro that I have that honestly I've brought up before, that I use this both for photo and video. The settings right here, right, with this top button up here, from photo to video. Now I don't know if you guys see that. I know it's super hard to see, but right there, super easy to change from photo to video. And I have my presets set. So for example, on the dial right here, as you can see, number 1, 2, and 3, I have them all set for video. I shoot 4K 30, 4K 60, and 1080 120. And we'll get into that in a second. But being a hybrid shooter now, taking small clips during weddings, taking small clips during portraits, branding, any sort of commercial work I'm doing, this has been excellent. That way I can take small clips here and there and then put them together, make a Instagram reel or make a TikTok or whatever I could do with that particular footage, I do. So it's super clutch to have these settings built in. Now, this is why I was honestly thinking about buying the A7S III and having a dedicated camera. So we'll see if that happens for video, but we'll see. Let's get into some of the cons about the video though. Now, that 4K 60 crop for me is not an issue. For me, is not an issue. I could see how it could be an issue though for some people, because I don't do extensive video work. I do some video work, and most of the time they're for small businesses. So I'm recording at 4K 30 or the 4K 60 crop, but that crop for me is used mostly for B-roll and slowing down and so on and so forth. So for me, it's not an issue, and I have not experienced any overheating on any footage. But again, I'm not, you know, shooting 30-minute, hour-long videos. I'm doing YouTube videos. I'm doing some quick B-roll here and there, as well as small clips. So it doesn't fit into my form of work, but I could see for professional videographers for weddings where, you know, the ceremony is an hour long and it's a summer day and it's 95 degrees outside, I could see that happening, no doubt. Is the camera hot? Sometimes. If I take a half hour, 45-minute video? Sometimes, for sure. But I haven't experienced the overheating myself. Another con about this camera is that I don't know if any of you guys have actually held the A7 IV before, but I did get a chance to mess around with it and hold it, and the biggest thing for me about this is the build quality. The build quality, for some reason, on this side of the camera feels really good, but on the side where the battery is, it just seems like, it seems cheaper. I'll be honest with you, that's what it seems like. It seems like it's cheap. It seems like it wasn't, I don't know. It feels like very cheap on this side when the S3 all metal frame from my understanding. So that is one con that I have, because I'm all about build quality, and sometimes I'm shooting in ridiculous scenarios where it's raining or snowing or whatever it may be. So I always feel that the build quality and the heftiness for me works out. But overall, guys, being a hybrid shooter, I have nothing bad to say about this camera. Even the new grip here compared to the A7 III is a lot better. I like how it's bigger. I have bigger hands, so I like how it's bigger and I can grip the camera pretty well here. During weddings, I do shoot with the Sony battery grip, but for portraits, stuff like that, I just tend to have this guy on me at all times, and just like this. But love everything about this camera. The menu system, the sharpness of the images, the color of the images, the presets that you can have. I set my own presets on, you know, like I said before, video, 4K 30, 4K 60, and 1080 120. This has been a workhorse for me, both video and photo. Specifically, like I said, photo first. Excellent camera. Honestly think it's a great buy. You know, I'm not knocking any of the other cameras, but you know, it's very well made. They put a lot of work into this camera. I definitely see that Sony has put in why this is a hybrid. You don't want to give me all the meat and potatoes like, you know, the 4K 120 like you do with the S3. I get all that, but for me, this works. And I hope this video helps you make a decision on what you're looking to do. But this is my 10-month review about this camera, and I am sticking with it for a damn long time. And I appreciate y'all visiting my channel. Why don't you do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. If you like these types of videos, I'm going to be making more of them. And hit a like to this video if you do like this and you stay till the end. Hit me up with the comments below if you have any questions, concerns about this camera or anything else. I'll be in the comments. Make sure, again, you like, share, subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.